мы разговариваем с Митрой за жизнь. Разговариваем про отношения, про мужчин, про женщин, про состояние. Я нашла здесь ответ. Наконец-то, с 11 февраля, с моего дня рождения, я искала ответ. Именно сегодня я его нашла. What about love, Mitra? Mitra, what about love? How you feel?
Love? What is it?
True love, true love.
True love is a fantasy of your head, fantasy of your brain. Exactly, in all the animals, there is not even a question of true love or false love. There is, they understand love is there or not there. So true love is a fantasy. It's a fantasy of a head. It is not a biological activity which you can perceive physically. In my life, in the experience of almost around 50 years, I can say that I did not meet even two people in the world who love each other equally. They do not. One love always more than another. Maybe they both love each other, but one always love more and one always love less. Sometimes those person who love less, they understand that there is nobody else in the world who love them more than this another person. That's why they stay with this person. But I never met even anybody. My parents, they are like 50 years together, more than 50 years. 50 years is me, so they are more than 50 years together. And they cannot live without each other. But I understand that they also fight and they don't agree on many things. And okay, there is a kind of harmony between them. There is a kind of chemistry between them. But it is not like something true love is like fantasies of true love, how a youngster have in his head. It's totally different. So basically, I understand that don't start to run behind the true love. Start to be careful, be caring for the people who are next to you. And don't stop this caring. Even if you break the relationship, still care about these people because they was a part of your life. They are a part of your life. Whatever you are today is the contribution of every single person. Either he was a good or he was a bad for your emotions is a part of it. So don't stop caring for that. Don't stop caring for the men's. Don't stop caring for the women's. Don't stop caring for the people who was your enemy. And don't stop caring for your friends. Because caring is the human trait which is unconditionally, you can do it. Don't run behind the love. Love, it's a good fantasy.
It's a true good fantasy, I know about it all.
See, it's very beautiful because you know when you feel you are in love, the color changes, the tree flies, the bird starts to sing like a melody songs, the flowers blooms like a 100 lotus in the head. But yes, all this is good for a fantasy. But in reality, don't run behind all these fantasies. Try to accept the physical reality of life, that men and women are attracted only first time because of their hormones push. If you remove all the hormones from men, testosterone, and all the hormones from women, they will not even like to talk with each other. So it's like hormonal game.
Yeah.
It's all about children. It's all about children. The biologically, the nature want a woman to get penetrated and conceive a baby. So she is always having this in head back down. Even she see this man is bad, but still she wants to have this man because she somewhere wants to have a baby. And why men is always running behind the sex? Because men is naturally pushed by nature to penetrate some women and make a baby. See the animals. For sometimes don't think about the civilized story of a human being. Just see as an animal. Animal run only for two things. One is food, another is sex. When you have a good food, you have a good hormones, you have a good secretion, you have a good semen, then sex comes next. So this is the physical reality. Second thing I want to say one more thing here, like don't blame others, because even if relationship does not work, it is not 100% because of another person it does not work. Sometimes we was more expecting something which was not according to our expectation. Maybe both roles are there. So don't blame anybody. So at least you can meet again and hug another person without open heart and a clear heart. Don't blame people. It's not going to work. At least it's going to spoil your life if you keep blaming others. You will not grow up. You will stay there because blaming is like a heavy weights which you are carrying over your head. If you don't blame anybody in your life, you grow very fast. If you blame somebody, it is like some suppression is there. Somebody, like blaming is what? Understand? You are accepting that somebody was able to push you down.
No. You accept it about
You
it.
accept that somebody is more strong and he can push you down. Then only you are blaming that this wall does not allow me to grow up.
Okay.
So when you are accepting that some force is there which can push you down, how you will grow up? You
There's
won't
a
be-
force on there's a person, there's a
Invisibly you created a force over your head to bloom. So you cannot bloom.
Yeah.
So this is one thing which I say, be with a clear heart, love the people around you, love in the terms of caring, be careful about them. If they need something, help them if you can. If you cannot help them, say that I cannot help but I can share some context with you that these people can help you. So more about the caring. I more focus on caring instead of love. Because love is already spoiled a lot by different meaning. People are talking about true love, people are talking about free love, people are talking about poly love, people are talking about mono love. It's too much spoiled. So I better say that be caring for somebody whom you live next to and whom you not live next to also, whoever is in your area. That is the one thing which a human can do, care and share. That's all.
This is the very first moment for me for understanding what's going on. At morning I be on my messages helper and I repair my woman's part of my body. And I go to you for repair my woman's mind story, I don't understand one moment what's happened and many women need for talking. For understanding what's going on. It's a woman, it's like a feeling. You feel all, but you don't have logistic brain. You can explain what's going on. But need sometimes.
Women need somebody to talk, and this is why I say that it's not good for women to be a monk. Because when you are a monk, there is not somebody who's really interested how you feel. When you are a monk, people are interested in somebody whose mind, whose vision. But women does not need every time to show the vision. They have to show their feelings also. So I request here to the men who have some beautiful women around them, any women around you. So just have one quality at least. If you are not a good lover, no matters. If you are not a good in sex, no matters. If you are not good in money, no matters. But be a good listener. If you are being next to any women, that's the best quality a man can have to relax the women and to bring her into her own femininity. Because women need somebody to talk. Women need somebody to express. And especially if it comes from unconditionally from opposite sex, it's very, very precious. It's very, very healthy. It's very healthy. Otherwise, they can just, if it goes only on the same sex, and only on the same sex, then they can even blame the men on this. So, I will say the men has to be open their heart more. Don't always look behind the one hole or something like that. Just be more open and unconditionally listen to people. Maybe you are not able to help, doesn't matter, it's not important that you are able to help or not. If you listen, half help is done. Women is so wise that she can realize by herself only when she speaks out. When she speaks out, she gets empty, and this time she gets a time to think and realize what's going on.
Yes, and I think not changes around me. It's like a mirror.
Yes.
It's a very funny game, but I play every morning. I woke up and I check with peacock on my road. Yes, I check with cat, with dog, with birds who playing with me, who understand me better. When I cry, when black birds go to me on the table, So good, bro. I'll be survive. Shanide, I make a puja for Shanide. What I can do. And very important, don't have a war with painy part of mind.
Yeah.
Don't turn your eyes. Yes.
Just let it go.
Let it go.
See, one thing is, all around the world, people are trying to heal their traumas with the help of psychiatrists, but it's not working. Why it's not working? Because suppose I'm driving a bike and I get a wound here somewhere else. Bike slips and I get a wound here. And every day I go and scratch it.
Yes.
Like you
I
know.
can something like this.
Every day you take out and you scratch it. If you scratch it every day, how it will heal?
Yes.
So for some you just let it go. I tell you one thing, if you have any kind of trauma, go to a river. Even if somebody is not there to make this ritual for you, you can do it by yourself. Go to the river, stand in the river or water up to your navel. Where is your navel? You know, pupok, Russian people. So pupok. So you can go and stand in the river and join your hands and invite the spirit of water. The spirit of water has this quality to purify all the emotions from us, all the traumas from us. And join your hands, take some water in your hand, hold it for some period like this, like make a Anjali and hold it like this in the water in your hand. And say that I want the spirit of water to purify all the negative energy accumulated in my body by this trauma, and just release this water into the river. Again you do it 3-4 times. You lift water like this, hold it like this, and then you blow it into the river. 3 times you do it, and it will help you to release all the stress from that. I do my one ritual, I tell you. Sometimes when people wants to get married, so they come to me to get purification of releasing the men's energy from these women, and the men wants the women's energy to be released from there. And I make a ritual to release all the men's energy from the women consciousness, and all the women's energy released from the men's consciousness. So after this ritual they feel so light, like something heavy they was carrying and it is just blown up into the river. So water, spirit of water is very powerful. I know that everybody cannot come to me, so I give you the way that you can, wherever you are in the world, you can just go to the river over there and stand and call the spirit of water at you. Spirit of the water listens to us very fast. There are 3 spirits which listens to human very fast. One is the spirit of water, another is the spirit of fire, and third one is the spirit of forest. So these 3 spirits listen to you anytime. But for detox, the best is the spirit of water. Connect with it and it will release you.
Try to make this practice. I really want to clear all this, for have space for something new. And one time, sorry, I questioned myself many times about can I live with a different woman with one guy. World need many like she.
2 women can live with one man easily if this man can love both women same. The problem comes when a woman start to feel that he loves one woman more and her less. Then the problem comes. If men has an open heart for both of the women same, they can live. And even not only about this, because basically there is 2 kinds of polarity. One is male oriented polarity and one is female oriented polarity. So sometimes 2 men live with one woman, and they also can live only if the woman has same open heart for both of them. If she gives same attention to both of men. Same way, if man gives attention to both of women equally, they both can live with him, no problem at all. I have seen people live 4-5 women living with the same man, one man, 5 women. living with the same man, and not in the Muslim. They are not Muslims. Or okay, Muslims you can say at least by Quran they suppress or something like this. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about non-Muslim people where 5 women is living with one man and all are happy. All are
Все счастливы и довольны, поняли? На русском.
No, это важно. But anyway, do not get influenced by any philosophy. Feel how you feel in your heart, and it is comfortable for you, and you really feel joyful in that kind of living. Then only live like that. Otherwise, don't live. Don't force yourself to, okay, this woman is happy with 2 women are happy with 1 man, so I also can be happy with. No. Many people go to the polygamic societies because they think that if that woman can be polygamic and happy, that man can be polygamic and happy, why I cannot be polygamic and happy? Maybe you are not that type. Everybody is different, and it is different because of the hormones. You have different hormones. You have a different digestive system. Everybody eats same apple, but still generate even a different kinds of blood. Same apple. Somebody generate A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, AB positive, AB negative. So you generate different things by same food. Everybody is different. Everybody is unique. Trust your feelings more. Trust your emotions more. Trust how you feel. If you feel that you are a polygamic, go ahead. Don't care about anything in the society. No morality is there. Don't worry about it all, because this world is not going to make you happy if you are crying at all into your home. And this world is not going to make sad if you are going to laugh with joy and pleasure. So forget about the world. Just first concentrate on you. Be selfish, at least in this case, by choosing the life. But somewhere should be selfishness should not be there, like when you are caring for other, when people you are surrounding the people. The caring is most important thing. I feel like a human can make everything beautiful with the help of caring. Don't use people. This is the one thing. Don't treat them like table, not like chair. Don't use people. Use the things, care the people. Then it's possible.
Как говорит мой любимый пастор, лучшие вещи – это не вещи. Так что, знаете что, будьте счастливы и не юзайте друг друга, потому что к хорошему это обычно не приводит. Я по себе знаю. Я сначала себя познала, поняла, что это во мне есть, а потом уже говорю вам. Это восстанавливаемся после нокаута, как боксеры. Вырубили меня тут на днях, и я собираю свой мозг заново. 5-й элемент. Все, стираю вам все, что было до этого. Слушайте дальше. Бог.
Ашрам 10 и понедельник и четверг ашрам 10 и Лавироз 12.
По пятницам в Лавиан Роз 12 у нас. At Fridays at 12 o'clock at Lavian Rose at Arambole, and Monday and Tuesday at 10 ashram at Maharaштра at 10 o'clock at morning. Let's play. Be funny. Спасибо большое за разговор. Сегодня мы были с Митрой в Хэппи Банана, счастливы как дети.